Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the East Lee County High School class of 2018.
Good evening. My name is Natalie Largo. I am the senior class secretary. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
It's said that the job of an educator is one of the most important jobs in the world because they have such a significant role in shaping young minds. Mrs. Melissa Robry has dedicated her life to doing just that. After deciding to pursue her lifelong dream of becoming an educator, she received a Bachelor of Music Education degree from Troy State University in Alabama and a Master's of Science degree in Educational Leadership from Nova Southeastern University. Having served as a middle and high school teacher, assistant principal for curriculum, principal, and a district administrator, she has no doubt worn many hats throughout her 32 years in education. Throughout her career in education, she has been very active in curriculum development and implementation at both the district and at the state levels. Currently serving as a school and a district advanced external review team member and a facilitator and trainer for the National Institute of School Leadership Executive Development Program for Instructional Leaders, Ms. Robry says that she has always been driven by doing what is best for her students. Although Ms. Robry joined our Jaguar family not too long ago when she came in January to be our principal, she has grown to love the unique culture of East Lee County High School and all the students who encompass it. She's even gone so far to say that being our principal has been her most favorite job. And while she may not be the principal we began our journey with, she is a principal who pushed us past the finish line and over the final stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, Mrs. Melissa Robry.
Thank you, Shayla. Shayla is an outstanding representative of the class of 2018. She is extremely academically motivated. She has served as a leader in school and district organizations. And most importantly, she's an amazing young lady who is kind and thoughtful. Following graduation, Shayla will be attending the University of Florida. Congratulations on your accomplishments. I know you will do great things in the future. Good evening, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. I am fortunate as the principal of our school to have the opportunity to celebrate student successes in the classroom every day. I also have had the honor of experiencing the success of our students throughout our community at concerts, theater productions, athletic competitions, and academic recognition ceremonies throughout the school year. Today is very special. Today is about the class of 2018. We have had the opportunity to watch them grow and learn over the past 4 years and become the wonderful young adults sitting here this evening. Let me tell you some facts about the class of 2018. 41 of these students have earned a grade point average of 4.0 or higher. 83 of these students have earned one or more industry certifications in their area of study. There are members of this class who excel academically, athletically, artistically, and have been recognized at the state, regional, and local competitions in these areas. These students are entering military academies, state universities and colleges, art and technical institutes, technical programs, the military, and the world of work, well prepared to achieve their goals and make their mark on our world. They are outstanding young adults and worthy of recognition this evening. There are many people who helped our students achieve these successes. At Eastleigh County High School, I am fortunate to work with dedicated and talented professionals. I would like the members of the Eastleigh County staff in the audience to stand so we can recognize and thank you. Parents, guardians, and family members, you have played a critical role in the success of our students. Parents, thank you for entrusting the education of your young adults to our staff and for all that you have done to support their successes. Thank you for the very important role that you have played in developing and nurturing success in your children. Would the parents, guardians, and family members of our graduates please stand and be recognized? Class of 2018, class of 2018, I am so proud of you, and I'm thankful for the time that I've spent as your principal. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for celebrating this wonderful event with us, and congratulations to the class of 2018.
Thank you, Mrs. Robry. Good evening. My name is Jayla Pabon, and I am the Student Council President. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the many people on stage who have played an important role in our education. Please stand as you are introduced. Gracias, señora Robry. Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Jayla Pabon, and I am the Student Council President. En este momento, es my pleasure to presentar las muchas personas, sorry. Las muchas personas que han jugado un papel importante en nuestra educación. Por favor, párate mientras te presentan. School District of Lee County School Board Vice Chairman, Vicepresidente de la Junta Escolar del Distrito Escolar de Lee County, Mrs. Pamela LaRiviere. Executive Director, Transportation Services, Director Ejecutivo Servicios de Transporte, Mr. Robert Cody. Executive Director Operations, Director Ejecutivo Operaciones, Mr. Gerald Deming. Principal of Eastleigh County High School, La Principal de Eastleigh County High School, Mrs. Melissa Robery. Assistant Principal, Asistente Principal, Mr. Brian Gibson. Assistant Principal, Asistente Principal, Mrs. Ellen Green. Assistant Principal, Asistente Principal, Dr. Jason Kurtz. Assistant Principal, Asistente Principal, Mrs. Katie Scoville. Assistant Principal, Asistente Principal, Mr. Donald Trelease. And Assistant Principal, Asistente Principal, Karen Blaze. School Counselor, Consejero de la Escuela, Mrs. Jennifer Chalker. School Counselor, Consejero de la Escuela, Mrs. Natalie Davis. School Counselor, Consejero de la Escuela, Mrs. Janet Cochieri. And School Counselor, Consejero de la Escuela, Mr. Lee Cummins. Commencement Speaker Mentor, Mentor de Altavoz de Inicio, Mrs. Lorene Slater. Commencement Speaker Mentor, Mentor de Altavoz de Inicio, Mrs. Millie Sowers. Reader, Lector, Mr. Louis Lillard. Reader, Lector, Ms. Mariela Perez. Senior Class Sponsor, Patrocinador de la Clase Señor, Mr. Fred Bland III. Senior Class Sponsor, Patrocinador de la Clase Señor, Ms. Samantha Devlin. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished guests and faculty members. Por favor, únanse a mí para dar la bienvenida a nuestros distinguidos invitados y miembros de la facultad. Thank you. Now please welcome Mrs. Lorene Slater, who will introduce our first commencement speaker. Gracias. Ahora, por favor, bienvenida, señora Lorene Slater, que va a presentar nuestra primera altavoz de inicio.
Greetings. I am honored to introduce to you one of Eastleigh County High School finest summa cum laude student. I had the privilege of having this highly motivated and dedicated student in my algebra honors class in middle school. Fortunately, I had the opportunity to watch her evolve as a beautiful, classy, and graceful student in high school. Despite a devastating accident, she refused to allow the depression to rob her of her dreams. She got up, stayed up, and continued to persevere to accomplish the dreams that she set forth. During our high school, she enjoyed the years as a medical academy student, 3 years of class president, 2 years as varsity cheerleader. She showed great school spirit by traveling with varsity football team to film their highlights while maintaining a 4.3 weighted GPA. She serves our community by being the secretary of our youth group and an usher at her church. She has incorporated her love for science and our goal for becoming a gynecologist and an obstetrician, volunteering at golf course, medical center, assisting in women's health during birth and delivery. Class of 2018, please help me to welcome your graduate speaker, Mrs. Annie Leon.
Okay. Greetings and salutations. My name is Miss Annie Soraya Leon. It is quite amazing to say that 4 years ago, we walked through those glass frame doors, unaware of the greatness, exhaustion, and memories we will come to hold. The journey of arriving where we are today, originated back to that first day. So why not take a trip down memory lane? It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Orangey was on, sorry, wrong line. No, we are not on the set of Regulators, but that morning and many others were often spent on the curb at the stop sign awaiting that yellow limo to take us to our final 4-year educational sentence. The eager face showing anticipation, muted nerves, and school spirit were spread across the top of those tall, cold, black, waxy vinyl seats. A whole new world, a whole new place, and a sea of unknown faces. A wave of heat and fear overtook our brains as many of us took our first step on that bus. Just as I prepared myself to faint from anxiety, I was awakened by the crisp, cold air radiating from the bus's AC. A million questions roamed our heads as we straightened out our fresh new fits. We arrived, and it was time to embark on a new journey. Oh yes, high school. Freshman year, by far, was my favorite. It laid out the path that we made for the rest of our journey. Sophomore year was the year I realized the impact of attitude on life. Not every action requires or deserves a reaction. Is more important than facts, more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than success, than what other people may say, do, or think of you. It isn't more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. The most remarkable thing is that we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act a certain way. We can only play on the one string that we do have, that makes up the ropes of our lives, and that is our attitude. In the words of Charles Swindoll, I'm convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. Success is often portrayed as a straight line. I took a detour. Junior year was the year for challenges beyond compare. I was stressed mentally, socially, and motivationally. I was challenged by the battle of who I was and who I wanted to be. The most significant lesson is to accept who you are. Then, a wonderful thing happened. I was reminded that I am not alone. There are thousands of people who have gone through traumatic experiences. Even more significant, there are people who care, people who experience pain and want to impact a life, people like the teachers. When you think about it, we have shared anywhere from 8 hours to 13 hours during educational instruction and after-school activities. They were on fields for cheerleading, softball, and football games, motivating us. And for many of us, they were our #1 fans. Senior year is the golden year for the chosen ones and memorable fun. On the mornings that I didn't want to get up, Dad, will you please stand up? You were there for me to call me and wake me up. Mommy, will you please stand up? You were my second alarm. You backed him up each time calling my phone until I decided to get up. Cynthia, Ashna, Yodeline, Paul, my sister Bertine, will you please stand up? You showed me the gift of genuinity. And Cynthia, you kept me laughing so hard, I had no choice but to stay awake in class. And for that, I am grateful. On the evenings I spent the whole night studying, thank you for motivating me. Senior year was the year for my most growth. We all finally made it as the kings and queens. We no longer walk the halls with questionable faces, but with the confidence and the clinging of the keys that hang as our lanyards. It was also the year we learned to be humble and sit down. By humbling ourselves, we learned how to serve, and while serving, we can leave our legacy. Shout out to our support teams, our loved ones, best friends, and peers. You are the real winners tonight because you encouraged us. After all that I have said, the one message I would like to resonate with you is to know that you are capable. You are essential, you are worthy, and despite barriers that may come, showcase resilience. Success comes in layers. Each time we decide to take on a new challenge, we're letting go what we know to gain more knowledge. Although we may not know what will come after this, we all have the power to choose the change we make within ourselves. The future? Well, that's another story. New experiences and another journey. I will now leave you with the quote that impacted me the most. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. Jaguars, taking off in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good evening. I'm Natalie Milner, and I'm your senior class treasurer. On behalf of the class of 2018, I would like to present Easley County with a banner of the class of 2022. Thank you.
Good evening. Give me a minute. Let me get comfy. It's been a while since I've been up here. Okay, good evening. I've probably written this speech 5 times since I got this assignment. There aren't enough words to describe this next summa cum laude in my mind. My name is Millie Sowers, and I was a language arts and debate teacher here at East until last year. A couple of years ago, I had a crazy kid come into my class in her freshman year. Language arts and debate is an interesting subject to teach. Your world revolves around definitions, symbols, synonyms, and all those other things none of you want to hear today. However, I want you to consider one more definition or one more symbol or one more word, and that word is fearless. Because the word itself has many connotations. However, if I could extend even further, I would use the word relentless. I've known this person for 4 years, taught her in debate, argumentation, oratory. And in those 4 years, this person has become relentless. I told her one day, she actually came to me one day, and she was all confused about what she wanted to do. And I said to her, you can do whatever you want. The only person that will ever get in your way is you. Then, little by little, I saw this freshman evolve and approach all of her endeavors, whether they were academic or athletic, with relentless thirst for knowledge and accomplishment. In a time where much attention is given to some of the negative things that go on in education, this individual and this group of students embodies the excellence, intelligence, and potential of our class 2018. I am positive that her fearless and relentless attitude will make her and her dreams come true. It is my great pleasure to introduce your second speaker of the evening, Ms. Shayla Ravello, summa cum laude, Eastleigh County High School.
Good evening, and thank you all for coming here tonight. 1,380 days. Let me say that number one more time. 1,389 days. That number alone encompasses all of our high school experiences and all of the effort that it took for you to make it to today, your high school graduation. The culmination of your 4 years of hard work. And some would have you believe that today marks the end of a story that you will tell for the rest of your days. But those people would be wrong. Because life is not a series of isolated events taking place one right after the other, but instead a kaleidoscope of interconnected relationships, milestones, and memories, all of which pertain to each other and come together to form your own individualized masterpiece. It's not unlike how every chapter in a book is integral to the overall storyline. Even in all of our shared experiences, the fine details of our chapters are distinct and unlike anyone else's. But whether you walk through the halls with your head down, hoping no one would notice you, or you ran the halls of Eastleigh County High School, we made it. Hand in hand today, we will walk the stage. With our diploma in our hand, we will cross that finish line together. Today, when we walk across this stage, we begin writing the next chapter of the story of our lives. Each one of us an author, we will manifest our own destinies and write success into existence. Because we alone are in control of what the storyline contains. And as I look out among you, although I may not know what you personally went through and had to overcome to make it to today, I know this. The simple fact of you being here and making it to your high school graduation means that you have the determination, the strength, the intelligence, and the perseverance to overcome adversity and get over anything that was standing in the way of your goals. It tells me that each and every one of you has all of the qualities that it takes to be successful and to make a real difference in the world. So if you ever get a point in your life, you come to this point and you feel like have the human version of writer's block, and you just feel stuck and you just don't know where to go next. Remember this, you have all the tools you need to overcome that obstacle that stands in your way. And as the author of your own story, you have full control of what happens next. It's up to you. The pages of our storybook are numbered, and too often we don't realize it until we start running out of room to write. And so I say this, pursue whatever envelops your heart with passion, and do whatever needs to be done in order to make your story as beautiful as it can be. Leave no stone unturned, and don't put your dreams down on the back burner. Don't take yourself for granted. Enjoy life at your own pace, and never allow anyone to bully you into their timeline of success or their idea of what success is. You alone determines what that means to you. And remember that although you may not yet know what your future holds, just outside these stadium doors, your life awaits you. Go forth with faith in the idea that while this journey will have its ups and downs and twists and turns that will no doubt test you and push you to the very point of what you think you can handle, it also has bountiful opportunities, and numerous doors are just waiting to be opened. Your story is entirely your own, and it's waiting to be written. Make it epic. Make it great. Go forth and write boldly, class of 2018. I'm so proud of you.
As we begin this portion of our ceremony, where students walk across the stage to receive their diplomas, we are all here to honor the class of 2018 and celebrate them as they commence upon their journey into the world beyond Eastleigh County High School. Seniors on stage, please join your class. To ensure that each graduate has his or her moment of recognition while walking across the stage, all audience members are asked to remain seated during the entire ceremony. Aisles must remain clear at all time. Also, to ensure that each graduate's name is heard, it is important that all members of the audience remain quiet as names are announced. Please, please do your part to ensure that all of our students' names are heard by all of our guests. There is plenty of time for applause and celebration once our last graduate, congratulations, Jonathan Zuniga, has crossed the stage. Pictures may be taken during the ceremony from your seat, and a photographer from Grad Images will take pictures of each graduate after they've received their diploma. These pictures will be available for purchase. A video of tonight's ceremony will also be available for purchase in the lobby of the arena. Your cooperation is appreciated by the members of the class of 2018 as we begin the diploma ceremony. Mrs. La Riviere, will you join me at the podium? I certify that the students seated here have met all of the requirements set forth by the School District of Lee County and the Florida State Department of Education, and they are ready to receive their diplomas or certificates of completion. It is with a great deal of pride that I present to you the class of 2018.
I think we might have to wait another year for them to get these. No? No, okay. Let me see your faces. They're wonderfully beautiful and handsome. Mrs. Robery, by the authority vested in me, I will accept this graduating class as having completed the requirements set forth by the School District of Lee County and the state of Florida. And I am ready to give them their certificates of completion or confer their high school diplomas.
Christopher Robert Abels.
Sasha Agosto. Joseph Aguilar.
Angel Manuel Alba. Carlos H. Aleman. Elizabeth Amalguer. Julissa Taylor Alvarado. Jason Aman. Martina Anderson. Nathaniel Simpson. Genesis Marianne Andino Zuniga. Jasmine Andrade. Maria Inez Antelo. Kinsley Antinor. Janik Antoine.
Hansel Antuña Castañeda.
Tiffany Marie Arba. Amy Aquilarias. And Jaquila Armin. Alexandra Jaquila Armin. Michael Jordan Arin.
Ian Ulises Arraiza. Raymond Arzola. Christian Jonathan Avila. Osvaldo José Avila.
Lorena Balsalobre. Ginacela Samira Barrios. Blake Bartlett.
Jolis Bello González.
Malika Aaron Bellot.
Janet Benitez Olivares.
Alexander Gustavo Bernal. Stephen Bernard. Jatavius Edward Best. Bobby Chion Bethea. Cody Michael Bilardo. Brittany Ann Blake. Letia Everett Bloodshaw. Logan James Bohannon. Austin Scott Ben. Kiara Brianna Booth. Morgan Alicia Boxwell. Sean Michael Brunel. Ian Christopher Taranja. Vanessa Serena Brizard. Joshua Hunter Brown. Jacars Leonette Burnett.
Verónica del Carmen Bustamante. Dainel Cáceres.
Fonel Job Camille. Cornisha Courtney Campbell. Jessica Nicole Carr.
Kiara Marie Carrero Irizarry.
Isaac Omar Cartagena. Darian Richard Carter.
Jimena Alejandro Castellanos Canal.
Brianna Samantha Castillo.
Osmaidi Castillo.
Eve Catherine Celestine.
Alan Eduardo Cervantes.
Jasmine Darnell Cesar.
Karina Chalusant.
Jacqueline Chan. Tiana Lachey Chastain. Tatiana Lachey Chastain. Moses Chavez. Judith Cherimon.
Monique Yvette Cisneros.
Chamar Edmund Cobb. Warren Jace Cohen. Angel Louise Colon.
Cristina Marie Colón. Pablo Félix Colón.
Taylor Lynette Commander. Joan Sebastian Cruz. Liz Mary Cruz. Shara Lynette Cruz. Indiana Lindsay Davis. Alberta Denise Davis. Jashe Alberta Nicole Davis. Janisha Latira Davis. Tyler Davis.
Estefanía de la Nuez. Emily de la Paz. Shakira de la Torre. Keila Delgado.
Mariva Delis. Reggie Batien. Angeline Dastine. Jonathan Diodon. Brittany Nicole Dawn. Maria Danielle Dockery. Angelica Crystal Dorsanville. Amanda Jean Dogan. Paul Andrew Dunkley.
Daniel Remberto Echevarría.
Oscar Orlando Escalón. Abdiel Escobar. Cristina Espinosa.
Karina Esquilín Ramírez. Estimable.
Judeline Estimable. Camarian Terrence Ewing. Camarian Terrence Ewing. Presley Marquise Farclough.
Gabriela Feliz Feliz. Alexandria Daniel Fernández.
And John Sakira Fife. Maria Ann Figueroa. Edrina Fields. Ashna Floresan. Roberto Salomon Flores.
Ariana Fonseca.
John Michael Frabel. Edward Franco. Carrie DeSandy Francois. Johnson Francois. Ethan Isaiah Fred.
Eliana Elizabeth Frías. Alexander Prometa. Elizabeth Garcel.
Daniela Adriana Garcia.
Stacy Garcia. Paola Garcia. Karimen Fabiola Garcia Córdoba. Tiffany Kelly Garcia Sanabria. Yesenia Denise Garza.
Nadia Gilbert. Kyle Gofena. Nicolas Xavier Gomez.
Fátima Gómez Brito. Ana Karen González.
Joseph Robert Gonzalez.
Soralis Gabriela González.
Travis J. Goodrich. Jeffrey Godet.
Alejandro Granadero. Luz Betsaida Granados.
Mario Jocanlo Green. Jade Ann Griffin.
Mónica Guadalupe Guerra.
Tevin Gustav.
Alani Marie Gutiérrez.
Vestavia Lashandra Harris. Noah Blake Hayes. Daniel Nathan Hayward.
Alan Rafael Hernández. Cecilia Hernández. Kevin Hernández. Luis Hernández. Nitzeleisa Hernández. Jochen Miguel Hernández.
Austin Michael Hooper. Anastasia Desiree Hull. Olivia Hurtado.
Christopher Iglesia. David Juni Irizarry.
Joseph Anthony Irizarry. Nadeja Artisha Ivory. Natia Chapal Jackson. Destiny Lene Jacob.
Dariana Thais Jaime.
Adam Brandon Jaquaria. Goodlin Jean Lewis. Brevin Jennings. Lakeisha Otavia Johnson. Michelle Elizabeth Johnson. Amaya Danville Jones.
Maya Victoria Jorge. Estelia Mabel José Betances. Margarita José Juan.
Ethan Andrew Kellett. Marquisha Princess Kelly. Krishnan Murthy Kistama. Matthew Isaiah Courtright. Zoathan Kistia Tyler.
Ivanette Flavia Lara. Kayla Lara. Roxana Francesca Lara. Natalie Largo.
Michaelan O'Gara Larson.
Alexis Ronaldo Lavariega.
Megan Marie Lawton. Octavius Rashad Lee. Jamaris Terrell Lee. Nicholas Evan Lefberg. Darwin Thed Legrand.
Annie Soraya León.
Kenley Lexus. Alexander Leva.
Marvin Nereo Loarca.
Kobe Douglas Locklear. Lore. Travis Allen Lore. Victor Lois.
Aremi Lombardo Ayala.
Tabitha Jean Long. Brian Andres Lopez. Melissa Lopez. Sylvia Lopez. Cynthia Lewis. Roseberry. Ashley Rose Longsberry. Stanya Lundi. Zachary Joel Madsen. Gabrielle Aaron Marshall.
Ignacio Tomás Martínez. Jessica Marie Martínez. Raúl Damián Martínez. Saimara Mariel Martínez. Ana Mateo.
Adrian Maureen Matheson. Roderick Jerome McCrae. Tori Katie Marie McDonald.
Jacobo Mejía. Manuel José Mejía. Deisha Liz Meléndez. Alona Raquel Meletiche. Pamela Angelina Melo. Janessa Méndez. Tino Angel Mendoza. Ernesto Ángel Mendoza.
Jeremiah K. Mensa. Kiara Nashe Merritt.
Ainsane Irene Mesa. Maximiliano Miguel Vargas.
Natalie Milner. Darren Terrell Mitchell.
Eric Manuel Molina. Michael Jason Mondragón Cadena.
Rachel Ramona Montero.
Sara Aide Montoya. Stephanie Montoya Ríos. Oleimis Morales. ¿Cuál eres? Ricardo. Ricardo José Morales.
Wilbert Morillo. Stephen Giovanni Najera.
Idelsi Naranjo.
Desire Sameda Nelson. Desire Sameda Nelson. Alisa Marie Nicely. Danielle Nicole Nichols. Kiara Brandon Nieto Leyva. Taria Estebanía Nieves. Charlie Anderson Numa. Marcus Odney. Stephanie Olvera.
Alexander José Ordóñez. Arliana Ortiz. Katia Nicole Ortiz. Jonathan Ortiz Narváez.
Malia Malkika Ojita.
Leomar Otero.
Courtney Janelle Owens. Jennifer Elizabeth Auxier. Jayla Caterina Pavon. Nicolas Antonio Pavon. Nicholas Parisi. Gavin Anthony Parvin. Erica Paul. Tony Penny.
Jocelyn Margarita Pereira. Janser Pereira.
Bianca Jasmine Perete. Christian Perez. Rachel Lee Perez. Ramon Omar Perez.
Ana Laura Pérez Caballero.
Deja Allen Alana Perez.
Anastasia.
Anastasia? Anastasia Landra? Jojeda Zane Peterkin. Anastasia Leandra Petifre. Sabrina Petit-Homme. Erica Elijah Picardo. Eric? Jonathan Portal. Sierra Prosser.
Eliezer Quesada. Bárbara Stephanie Quiñones.
Lee Fernanda Quiroga. Alicia Ramirez. Richie D. Ramnath. Sheila Ravelo.
Ana María Reyes. Daira Karemi Reina González.
Justin Avery Ribotella.
Lisbeth Lerena Ricardo Peña.
Joel Rivas. Juan Jose Rivera. Dwayne Roberts. Kyle Robinson.
Ariana Rodríguez. Nicole Rodríguez Morales.
Coley Roman. Gibbons Romulus.
Dylan Gilberto Romero. Lidia Erenia Romero. Ricardo Vaniel Ruiz.
Ryan B. Rupan.
Eduardo Antonio Salas Gómez.
Bernardina Lisa Salazar.
Omar Velasco Salazar.
Ray Salazar. Taina Alicia Salgado.
Andrew Michael Sanchez. Christopher James Sanchez. Jim Sanchez.
Jose Luis Sanchez.
Araceli Imelda Sánchez Medina.
Gustavo Sandoval. Isabel Marie Santos. Jacqueline Elizabeth Saki Villator.
Giovanna Michelle Saucedo. Angelina Sebastián.
Abel Cerrato. Myron Marco Shackelford. Angelina Shala. Colin Jacob Shannon. Chris Antonio Sierra. Anise Simeon. Gael Simias. Stephanie Simias. Patrick William Simile.
Sergio Rodrigo Simón Jorge.
Madison Taylor Simpson. Alicia Kathleen Skelton. Derek Lamont Smith. Elizabeth Damita Smith. Brian Allen Smith. Marcus Christopher Squires. Joshua Dante St. Mark. Stephanie Renee Staton. Michael Anthony Staton. Paul Elliott Steiner. Colton Owen Stewart. Lisa Dawn Stratton. Richard Charles Stump.
Lianet Suárez. Rainier Suárez.
Khadijah Savannah Sweet. Felicia Leisha Therancer. Jada Michelle Thermitis. Ashley Akiria Thomas. Jasmine Renee Thomas. Kitcha Johnny Thomas. Devin Bryce Tompkins. Jazz Miles Thompson. Sarah Elizabeth Thompson. Lewinsky Mons Tony. Brenda Torres.
Elisangela Torres. Hakim Emuel Torres. Sina Marie Tovar.
Tonaviette Nog Tran. Crystal Roche Tuttle. Danielle Uriel Umana Corniel.
Lady Violeta Valdez. Mauricio Enrique Vallejos.
Vandervoor. Darian Joseph Vandervoor.
José Manuel Vargas. Joshua Manuel Vargas Rosa.
India Milagros Vázquez. Javier Vázquez.
Lisbeth Vázquez. Jacqueline Rivera Anaya. Jacqueline Vega Anaya.
George Damian Bejo. Fisher Versailles.
Zach Candelario Villarreal. Jennifer Gabriela Villegas.
Brittany Nicole Voss. Derek Jamel Waters. Andrew Dean Williams. Elijah Xavier Williams. Emmanuel Isaiah Williams. Jamari Keon Williams. Takaija Erenique Wilson. Sarah Elizabeth Walford. Elisa Woods.
Ángel David Olavarría. Jonathan Zúñiga.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2018. The last official act as your principal is to lead you in the tassel ceremony. Cynthia Louise, will you please join me on the stage? The ceremony is simple but symbolic. The mere moving of the tassel on your cap from the right side to the left side will show all assembled that you are leaving high school days behind and accepting the challenge of being an adult and alumni of East Lee County High School. Graduates, please rise.
Good evening, class of 2018. My name is Cynthia Lewis, and I am your senior class president. And just before I do the tassel, I just want to say today does not mark the end of the finish line, but it's the beginning of a new race. Do not let nobody tell you that you cannot do nothing, okay? With dedication, persistent, and God, nothing is impossible. And just to leave you guys off with this, live your life, live your purpose, and leave your legacy. Fellow seniors, let us take this moment to rejoice that we have completed this step in our lives and are moving on to our next adventure. With me now, move your tassel.
Graduates, what's exciting about life is that every morning offers a brand new day with unlimited possibilities. So jump into life with both feet. Go forward, expect the best, and remember, success is the only option. It's official, you're forever an East Lee Jaguar. Congratulations, your time is now! We ask that all of our guests remain in your seats until the last graduate has exited the venue. Your graduates will meet you right outside. Thank you again for joining us for this wonderful evening.